Thank you for joining AppleTree Audience, where we talk to diverse people who contribute to the early learning and education space. I am Natasha Padilla, the Director of Communications and Early Learning Initiatives at AppleTree. In this segment, we will be talking with Lenora Robinson Mills, Chief Operating Officer, and Rashida Young, Chief School Performance Officer for the DC Public Charter School Board. Let's get started with you, Lenora. What brings you joy in the work that you do?
Natasha, that's a really good question. Several things bring me joy in the work that I do. First, knowing that the work that I'm doing is impacting students and families in DC brings me joy. Being a part of the community as both a parent and a DC resident brings me joy. Working with people who are smart and driven and committed to serving families in DC brings me joy. And then in my daily work, coaching and mentoring colleagues and seeing people have aha moments or light bulbs brings me joy. And ultimately, solving problems brings me joy every day.
That's great. Now let's hear from Rashida about what brings her joy in the work that she does.
What brings me joy is working with people who are passionate about improving public education in DC. What brings me even more joy is seeing the hard work of educators pay off, seeing joy and excitement on children's faces in their classrooms, seeing data that show that students who have been historically underserved are having improved outcomes, and seeing schools be a safe haven for students when they need it most. I want every child in this city to have the opportunity to go to a phenomenal school. I don't want the child's neighborhood or luck in the lottery to dictate whether or not they have access to an amazing education. As the parent of a school-aged child in DC, I feel the weight of getting this right. To all the educators in our DC schools, thank you.
Thank you both for taking the time and sharing your thoughts with us. And thank you for joining us for this AppleTree Audience moment. We will see you next time.